Thanks, Mum and Dad.
Second, Holden in third. Not nice on the gearbox, but
Knock, knock.
Hi and welcome to Fast Talk, the motor show where we like to promote grassroots motorsport from across Victoria. My name is Simon and with me always is David.
How's it going, mate?
Good, mate. I think first of all we want to say thank you to everyone who supported us on the first show.
Oh, mate, the response was fantastic. We had so many people say, this is what we need. This is the promotion that we were looking for. So, yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome and thank you.
So, moving on, we had the opportunity to go down to Sandown for the first round of the State Series.
Yeah, we got rained on, but it was great.
You good? Let's check it out. Welcome to Fast Talk. We're here at Sandown with all my mates. Paul, would you like to tell us a little bit about yourself and what your background is?
Well, part of the MG Car Club, involved with the club competition side of things, and we offer a youth on wheels program with our club. We are quite active with Grassroots Motorsport. We do Carnacross, Motor Carna, hill climb. The MG Car Club runs the Rob Roy hill climb. We've got Rob Roy Revival coming up for those that are interested, and that's the 30th of March. We just love getting involved in grassroots motorsport and nurturing people who have an interest and see if they want to come along and join us or just get involved.
You talk about getting the kids involved in motorsport. So how old do they need to be to start?
Can start at 12. They can do non-speed at 12, 13. And then when they hit 14, then they can progress to speed events. We have a couple of cars in the car club where we nurture them and give them a chance to learn how to drive and how to progress to competing if they want to.
So even if kids don't have a car, you will be able to help them get started by putting them in one?
Yeah, we can. We can teach them right from the start. If they've never driven before or they've never driven a manual, we can teach them.
That's incredible. How can people get in touch with you?
Through the car club website, MG Car Club of Victoria, and there's a Youth on Wheels tab there where they can find out all the information for Youth on Wheels. Club competition tab where they can have a look at what events we do and come along spectate or come along and join the club and get involved.
Well, there you go. Thank you very much, Paul. Appreciate it. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Hi, my name's Tegan and you're watching Fast Talk.
So what class are you in running?
Running with the sports sedans this weekend.
The Mazda here. Can you tell us a bit about it?
Yeah, it's got the Toyota 1UZ FE engine. So I'm running in the under 4 litre category.
How's it been running so far?
Yeah, good. I had to replace the gearbox. I had the G-Force dog box in it and I've just gone to something with synchros that I can manage a bit easier.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's way better. Way better.
Was it wet yesterday?
It was beautiful yesterday.
Of course it had to change on qualifying.
It's always the way. I don't know if I've done a dry session at a race meet yet. I've recently taken on board as my first official sponsor, Mr. Bohdal. He's the Golf Services. He's based in Western Australia, does buggies and stuff like that. We've also got our newest sponsor for the year, which is Advanced Car Carriers. They've taken on the sports sedans category. And I'd also like to just give a shout out to Race Pace Motorsport where I work as well. They're really good. They help me out and all good.
Who else do you want to thank?
Oh, everyone at work. I work at BCF as well, and all the people I work with, they're so supportive and lovely. just everyone who supports me.
Well, best of luck to you for this weekend.
No worries, thank you very much.
I'm here with Tyson. How'd you go in qualifying?
Qualifying wasn't too great. Came out, did the warm-up lap, and realised that my clutch was quite loose and spongy. And after about 2 laps, it sort of just gave way, and I didn't have a clutch for 3 laps. Still wanted to put in a decent time, so I just tried to flat shift it, hold it into first, hold it into second, hold it in third. It was not nice on the gearbox, but sometimes that's what you got to do. So I got a lap on the board, starting 28th out of 30. So at least I'm not like dead last. So there's some improvement, and we'll try and work our way through the field.
Now, you were talking before that you said that you have pace here.
Yeah.
And how are you going to attack the race itself?
So obviously we're going to try and get a good start. Got to get the revs up. Don't have too much wheel spin. We'll get a good start. And all I'm focusing on at the moment is keeping it clean into turn 1. Because turn 1 is where you can lose it or win it.
Yep.
So yeah, we're just going to keep it clean and just slowly pick our way off. We've got 1 race today, 2 races tomorrow. We're just going to slowly pick our way off. I'd like to thank East West Express for helping out, and also Savari Inc. Bar, Restaurant and Tours.
Very good. Well, good luck.
Thank you
And
very much.
the car's looking great, and you've got the clutch fixed, haven't you?
Yeah. Dad's on it, so he's on his way home to get a spare part, and we'll be out pretty quick out there, I reckon. The Savo.
Good luck, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Hi, I'm here with Ace, and I'd like to tell me a little bit about your car, Ace.
Yeah, so this is XL, sponsored by Joinery Products, Evo Stone, and R&D Custom Floors. Yeah, it was just qualifying this morning. It was pretty good P6, so yeah, we're just fixing up the car and fixing up some tweaks in my driving, and hopefully we'll end up good.
Fantastic. So, like going into the race this afternoon, what's the goal? What are you hoping to get out of it?
Yeah, just obviously keep a cool head, get a good start, and hopefully can just work through the field. Maybe just even finish in top 5, top 4 will be all right.
Excellent. And how long have you been racing for?
This is actually my second race in XL, so
Wow.
I've done go-karting for 2 years,
Okay.
and then just stepped up into XLs in the last couple months.
That's a massive step up then. How are you finding that?
Yeah, it's great. It's a lot different to go-karts, but yeah, I'm really enjoying it.
That's excellent. And where do you hope to take with racing now?
Supercars is the end goal, and also NASCAR.
Wow.
See what Shane Van Gisbergen did. Probably that's my goal. But yeah, these for now they're pretty good. So
It's pretty impressive, mate. To be up in the top end of the field in only a second race, that's a massive start for you, mate.
yeah, I'm still learning. Still got a lot of improving to do throughout the weekend and throughout also my XL career. So yeah, I'm excited for it.
That's fantastic. Is there some sponsors that you'd like to be able to thank?
Yep. So Joinery Products, Evo Stone, R&D Custom Floors, and DT Auto Glass.
There you go. There you have it. Well, thank you very much, Ace. I appreciate you all the best for the rest of this weekend.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, mate.
All right, I'm here with Sam Gibson, and he's running the Hyundai XL Series. You've just done qualifying. How'd you go?
We went just fine. Came 12th. Unfortunately, we had a bit of lap traffic on our best lap, but apart from that, pretty happy with it.
Yeah? Nice and reliable, so...
Yeah, happy to fix all the problems we had with it. We had to run up to Warragul on Thursday to get a leak fixed in the oil pan, but it was just a quick weld up and good to go.
So that was through Rouse Motors?
Yeah, through Rousey. He's a good engine builder. If you're getting XL built, go through Rouse. It's great.
Go through Rouse. I've looked under the bonnet of this thing. There is a lot of not standard XL stuff under here. Not that he's cheating on the rules. I noticed that you've got aluminium radiator, you've got all sorts of, and don't fall over that, Jack. All the amount of stuff under here. This is not a just slap it together kind of car, is it? It's not just a buy an XL, put a seat in it, and race it.
Yeah, there's a bit in building up your engine. It's worth a bit of time to get your engine working properly. But with all the stuff we've done to it, it's just all the small stuff, just fine tuning. Exhaust and airbox matter quite a lot in these. Plus you've got all your minor safety stuff. Just plugging up your firewall and stripping it out, getting it on weight, which is this car ain't, unfortunately. But yeah, that's about it.
But let's not give away any trade secrets.
Go keep quiet about that.
So you're starting from 12th. What is your strategy for the race?
I honestly just want to see what the front runners are doing lines-wise, because I've been here a couple times, but I'm still not quite in the flow of it. I'm watching some of the guys in there bouncing off the curbs quite hard, so got to give that a try next time.
They're pretty big curbs here.
They are. The curbs in turn 3 quite aggressive, but you got to run on them.
Yep.
In this class.
That's how you get fast.
Yeah, that's an knack to it.
Oh, very good. All right. Well, good luck. Have you got any sponsors that you want to shout out?
Thanks, Mum and Dad.
See, that's Grassroots. All right. Thanks very much, mate.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Yeah, Chris, what category are you competing in this weekend?
Improved production.
I would have thought this was a saloon car. I got mistaken.
Yeah, it is an ex-saloon car.
Oh, right.
It's been running an IP for the last, I think a few years now.
Yeah.
I've just recently purchased this car.
Excellent.
Just a few weeks ago. And so I don't know all the history on it.
Right.
But it's been around for a while, this car. In saloon cars and in IP.
So, brand new second hand. Do we like it so far?
No, loving it, mate.
Nice.
Yeah, no, loving it. No, it's she's good. She's good. Well, so far so good. I've only had one test session in it, so. But yeah, no. So recently, previously I should say, raced an XL. So completely different machine and completely different power. Front wheel drive to rear wheel drive.
Yep.
So it's one big learning curve, but so far it's heaps of fun.
It seems pretty hard to smack the smile off your face at the moment, so that's good. That's always a good thing.
Well, yeah, and we are at a racetrack, so that's always good. Always
Yes.
happy at a racetrack.
Absolutely.
But so it's all good fun. But,
Well,
yeah,
hopefully this weather clears up for you and you can give it a real bash.
see what happens, mate. Melbourne weather. 50-50.
Yeah, that's the truth. Thanks for you very
All
much
all good, mate.
for your time, Chris.
No.
Have a great weekend.
Yeah, no, you guys too. Cheers.
So let's see how Simon went finding some mates.
Obviously, we're standing in front of the Corvette, but that's not what we're actually here to talk about. We want to hear a bit about what you're doing on this side here.
Old mate Dino here. I'm looking after the Corvette this weekend. I've been doing this for a long time and come out of retirement this weekend to help him out. But yeah, we've been building our own little cars at home in the shed, and a few years ago, the little mini muscle cars, and yeah, mate, they were on hold for a bit. We had some trouble with some manufacturing, but yeah, we're back into it.
So tell us a little bit about these cars, because they are pretty special.
Yeah, so it's a space frame chassis, basically a miniature version of this, with a 6-speed sequential transaxle. It's got a 4-litre aluminium V8, a Rover V8, and they only make about 250 horsepower, but they weigh 800 kilos, so do 250 kilometres an hour. And you can just swap the bodies over, just like this.
Yep.
The chassis are identical. You just swap the bodies over, and you can run. So you can run a HQ in the morning, and then an XB Falcon in the Arvo, and soon a Valiant Charger.
Wow. Okay. So that's amazing. So tell us about the Charger then.
So yeah, the Charger body, the VH Charger that everyone will want, is on the way. So that'll be next, and Simon Fitzner over in Adelaide, who does PPG gearboxes, who built the transaxle for us, especially Billet.
Yep.
He's come on board and he's going to manufacture the cars now, and he wants to take them to SEMA. And his idea is to take a Mustang and a Camaro and probably a Dodge Challenger to SEMA in another year. So,
now you're going to have a bit of a collection to take with you as well. So, how long can we expect till we start to see the cars?
Well, I don't want to put a time on it because we've said this a few times, and we had a guy promise us to build a lot of chassis. But I've got a lot of faith in Simon. Okay. He's got like a 12-month plan. Okay. So we're hoping 12 months. He wants to build 3 and then a batch of 10. So,
jeez.
So hopefully in 12 or 18 months we've got 15 cars. Yeah.
Wow. Now you're based out of Pakenham, is that right?
That's right. Yeah.
And is that where you're building the cars out of there?
I built them by hand, the first 2 by hand. Mate of mine, Shane, and I, and a couple of mates gave us a bit of a chop out. We did them by hand there. But we've taken the HQ over to Adelaide, to Simon's workshop, and he's going through it now. He purchased K&A Engineering a couple of years ago, who built Ricky Adello's Alpha, all the really good sports sedans. Yeah. So he's got a lot of knowledge and equipment there with that. So yeah, we're hoping that they'll be on board soon.
Fantastic. So in terms of if anyone wants to get in contact with you, what's the best way?
Probably the Facebook page, Mini Muscle Cars, and go check them out and see what you got to look.
So what was it again?
Just Mini Muscle Cars.
So Mini Muscle Cars. So you along here, that link right there, because we're going to put that in there for you. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, mate. Thanks for coming out this weekend, and I hope you're enjoying the sports sedan action. And yeah, they're good things.
Pleasure. Thanks for having us. Cheers.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Simon.
Good on you, mate. That's
awesome.
Mate. I'm over here with Dean. We've got the Corvette here, mate. Tell us a little bit about this car, because this is an absolute weapon.
This is the old AC Delco Trans Am. We've seen the car run in the year 2000, 2001, and it was very quick, and we said that one day we'd buy it, and one day we did in 2008.
Wow, so you've had it for a fair bit of time now.
17 years.
17 years. Tell us a little bit about what we've got running here, because not too many people get a chance to see a car like this.
It's a Hendrix SB2. It's got a sequential Hollinger 6-speed. Just carburetor. We got none of that Motec stuff on this car.
Yeah.
Just a 9-inch diff. It's very simple.
So what sort of horsepower power does this sort of put out then?
About 700.
Wow. And obviously today out on the track, it's a little bit slippery. How's the car handling that?
Yeah, it's not too bad today. We've got some different tyres. Seems to be a bit better.
And so you've just had qualifying before. How'd you go in that?
Yeah, we come second in qualifying. The young bloke beat us by half a second. But that's okay. He drives every day, every second day.
So what's the plan going into this afternoon?
Beat the young bloke.
It's pretty simple, isn't it? Just beat them, go faster. Fantastic. Thank you very much for having us.
Thank you.
Cheers. We're going to say hello to someone you might have met before in a previous show, Brock Hamilton. Let's go check him out. And knock, knock. Oh, they're out on.
So we're here with Brock. Good seeing you, mate.
Good to see you too.
Yeah. How did you go?
Yeah, really well. Just went out for quali. It was very, very difficult. Lots of wet weather, so lots of sliding around and definitely a lot of wheel work. So probably one of the hardest sessions I've done. But came out of it with P2, held P1 for quite some time, and then just got nipped on the last lap. So very excited to see what happened.
P2, that's awesome. It's slippery, and where's the worst on the track?
Probably through 2, 3, 4 is actually the worst part. It's very slippery through there. It's only really one line, so it's very difficult to come off and actually drive through there. So you're definitely sideways a lot in those sections, but it's still probably the most fun section out of all of them.
Well, we were watching a lot of you guys go through that section, and we were blue skies with, worried about getting sunburnt, but the back section was wet, slippery, and then the top section looked like it was dry and balmy. Is that?
Yeah, the evolving conditions were actually really hard to keep on top of. you were trying to work out where you can push, changing your brake bias the whole time, and really trying to optimize everything in the car. It was very, very difficult to lap by lap. Everything was changing. There was tram tracks forming in spots. There was more water across the road in others. It was just constantly evolving, and couldn't work out most of it the whole time. It was just driving with the bum, and that was about it.
Now, you guys know that it was qualifying, right? You didn't know that it was a race, because I was watching people up the inside into turn one and all sorts of shenanigans. You know it's qualifying, right?
Yeah, that's kind of the best part about this category. We race hard in all sessions, whether it be practice, qualifying, or the race. We're always looking for the best and trying different things and working out where we can actually make overtakes. So that's the best part about quality and practice.
Well, mate, you did an absolute smasher of a job. What is your tactics? What is your thinking for the race?
It really depends on weather. At the moment, according to the app, is sort of looking like it could be raining again, which is good. We've got we're working on a bit of setup with it to try and change some things. But if it's raining, same thing. Always do. Just keep my head down and focus on keeping the car under control, minimizing wheel spin, just keeping my focus. If it's drier, just focusing more on the toe, getting a good slipstream, and just passing lots of cars, just keeping myself right up the front and in the mix rather than dropping back.
Good. Well, good luck, mate, and I hope you stay out of trouble.
Thank you.
Well, that's it from Sandown. It's been the first round of the state championships, and plenty more action to come.
It was awesome. There was so much. We saw so much. We saw ridiculous V8s. We saw brand new kids who had second time in the Hyundai XLs. Some really, really good stuff. And you get to walk around the pits. You get to talk to everybody for $15 entry. Fantastic.
And I found some friends.
It's one. See you later.
See you soon.
Bye.
How awesome was that? Such a great weekend.
It was amazing, wasn't it?
So much fun.
Even the weather, you couldn't put
the
it
weather
down.
made it fun though, because you didn't know, it was dry here and wet there, and it was all over the place. So
Absolutely.
it made it very interesting racing.
Yeah, and I thought it was really interesting to hear. Like we've obviously heard from Brock previously, but just how he was going about his racecraft with the wet conditions as well. So
I reckon that was the weekend that everybody learned a lot more about racing than they thought they were going to.
yeah, couldn't agree more. Well, this comes to our next episode, which we like to call Talk It Up.
Talk it up. Talk it up. Talk it up. Maybe not.
Maybe not.
There's so much on all the weekends coming up, so we've just printed it out, so do that.
Yep.
All right, so on the 22nd of March, the round 2 of the MSCA Super Sprint Championship is at Sandown.
On the 23rd, we've got a Carnicross, which is hosted by the Vic Mini Club in Pakenham, and so that's another one to be able to check out.
Vic Mini Club, so mini people or mini cars.
Everyone's mini compared to you.
You're
giant. Hang on. But wait, that's not all.
Oh,
the Porsche Club of Victoria is back at Sandown for the 360 regularity. So with the regularity, the way that works is basically it's over 5 elapsed hours, and drivers nominate a time. They're then broken up into groups and basically do 3 runs of around 25
regularities.
minutes.
Regularity events are so good because they're good for consistency, and they're good to teach people how to race around with other people.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
I actually think I'd be really good at it.
Yeah, there's a minimum time.
Yeah.
There's a minimum time. No, I think it's not like 5 minutes around. Like,
Oh.
yeah, it's like.
Yeah, I was just going to go really, really slow, but I'll be really consistent.
Yeah.
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 They
Can't do that?
They don't do that.
Okay.
Minimum laps, I think.
Oh.
You have to at least do 2.
Scrap that idea.
All right, on the 28th of March through to the 30th of March, so the whole entire weekend, the Victorian State Racing Circuit Championship. Yes, the Victorian State Circuit Racing Championship.
Got there.
They got there.
Yep.
Round 2, Calder Park. So they're back at Calder, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Calder's so good.
It's awesome out
We
there.
need more big circuits.
Love Calder.
And
Yeah.
I'm glad to see it back on the calendar for a lot of things. It's
Couldn't agree more. Also, on the other end of, I guess, the state, up at Midder.
Yep.
So
top end of Victoria, yeah.
Yep, that's right. So the Midder Mountain Rally, which is the VRC1 and the VRC, I should say the VCRS1.
Yep.
So Midder.
Yep, Midder Rally, gorgeous area of the world. If you haven't been up there, if you want to see a rally,
I dare say it's probably one of those events where you could go to a race event, have a weekend away, make it a family affair.
Yeah, you could convince the other half to go up. We're going out for a weekend away. It's lovely. Oh, there's a rally on. Oh, we better go to the rally.
How did that happen?
I didn't know there was a rally on.
Whoops.
Yeah. Sunday the 30th of March is a Victorian Super Sprint Championship, round 1, Sandown, held by the WRX Club of Victoria.
Yeah,
so,
love the Rexies.
Yeah, so it's not all Rexies, obviously.
No.
This is the club that is holding the event.
But there's still going to be some there.
Oh, yeah, there's still be some there.
Yeah. Friday the 4th, we're through to Sunday the 6th. We've got round 1 of the Fanatec GT World Challenge Australia, which is down at Phillip Island.
Yeah, that's a great week.
To be able to see the GT3s down there.
Oh, fantastic cars. All the different sounds too, like all your V8s, V10s, V6s.
Yep.
Flat 6s, blah, blah, blah.
All singing.
Yeah, yeah. Sounds amazing. Back to Noira, April the 5th.
Yep.
All right. We've got the AMCA, the Ladies VSC Standard Saloons, the Oakwood VSC Standard Saloons, and the SSA Junior Sedans. So that is a full grid.
Yep.
That amazing. That'll be a huge night. So
absolutely.
And if you haven't been to Noira too, like you've got the cricket ground and everything there. It's I think if you had to put one thing that was a family event, that's the family event. You can't get more of a family event than that.
On the 18th of April through the Sunday the April. Yeah, the Bathurst 6 hour.
Yeah. Oh, that's grassroots. Just grassroots people being able to race Bathurst.
Yep. Bucket list type of stuff,
Tick.
isn't it? 100% for that.
Yeah.
April 18th, we've got the Rosedale Speedway Association hosting the Div 2 Hot Rods and the VSC Stake Toll as well.
Yep.
So more dirt. It keeps going.
It's there.
Oh,
back to Noira.
Yes.
25th of April.
Correct.
So you're looking at the VSC Standard Saloons, Pro Sprints, Victorian Mini and Lightning Sprints.
Yep.
And your sports sedans.
And last but not least, Bryant Park.
27th of April.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got the Victorian Hill Climb Championships, which is the round 4 up there. So that one as well. Wow. That's a lot of events coming up.
That's a huge amount. No wonder we're doing this, because I wouldn't know that half those things even were on.
Well, yeah, you then have to fish through a million Facebook posts and websites and.
Speaking of not knowing it was on, I was down in Melbourne looking at a new car.
You were.
Gave you a call and said the Powelltown Rally's on.
Yeah, you did.
So we went and had a look.
Talk about grassroots rallying.
That was fantastic.
It was excellent.
It was. The very interesting thing about that is the fact that we got there and it was very family orientated. Like everybody was, and we went to the rally HQ.
Yes.
Of a night time. That is the most picturesque rally HQ I've ever seen in my life.
I couldn't agree more.
Cricket
ground there.
And then all the backdrop.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
It's no wonder they picked that spot, and everyone was camping and having barbecues, and that was the family vibe. When you walk around and seeing people getting ready for the night rally part of it as well.
Yeah,
it was pretty good.
Strapping the lights on and yeah. There was WRXs, there was old Datsuns, there was Liberties and stuff. Heck, I think it was fantastic. It was one of the nice surprises of this show in the fact that we didn't know it was on. we'd done a little bit of reading and research. We found out it was on, and wow, like Saturday night, go up to the Powtown pub.
Well, that's
grab
what I
a
was going to say.
burger.
The Powley. All right, so
Powley burger.
Powley burger with the jalapenos.
Got to have the jalapenos.
Got to have the jalapenos. It's good.
But having that, we were standing at the front of the Powley pub, and goes a couple of cars roared past, and it's great. It was great. So the George Woods Rally was amazing, and I salute the HRA for putting it on.
Yep.
And they did a great job, and it had a really family vibe. And for a rally that I was under the impression that they were going to go slow,
no,
they weren't going that slow.
No,
Yeah.
there was speed restrictions in certain sections, but certainly they were hitting some of those corners. They were hitting hard. So
yeah, that was good.
Well, that brings us to a close for our second episode of Fast Talk.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Sandown, Powtown,
Rally.
I
wonder where we're going to next.
I know where we're going next. It's not a secret.
Where are we going?
Tell you later.
Okay.
See you guys.
See ya. Yokohama. This car to go through.
God, they're loud.
Race car drivers making loud noises.
This guy needs to shut up.
Well, there you have it. That's
Well, your mate.
I'm not your mate. Don't point at me.
Yokohama. I'm going to start this again because that sounded like shit.